Did you know most of your shopping can be done right here in Maricopa? With over 1,200 local businesses and services available, there is no reason to shop anywhere else. And dollars spent here support our local economy, as well as provide funds for improvement projects, education, and more. All of which helps Maricopa grow into a self-sustaining city. Join us now for Business Beat, as together we discover Maricopa businesses.
Just because you're in the desert Southwest doesn't mean that you can't have a tropical oasis, a pool, a really fantastic entertaining backyard, front yard, or whatever you enjoy. Today we're going to be talking to landscaping, maintenance, and resources about all the different opportunities that they provide for great outdoor entertainment. Well, hi there, Aaron, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Very good, thanks for having me here. So your company is Landscape Maintenance and Resources. Can you tell me first about the pool service that you offer and all the different designs? And it seems like there's quite a bit of options here.
How the program works is that this works for your investors, your brokers, anybody involved in the real estate market. And that goes right down to the homeowners. What is the LMR? Is a company that's designed to save homeowners thousands of dollars, because rather than doing the project yourself, rather than hiring out a general contractor where there's a substantial amount of fees. Building a pool is nice. Like I said, we have engineers in our offices that will take care of the designs, what you need on the backyard. Plus, when we're finished with the design, we'll give you actual cost, what it costs to build your backyard, your design backyard.
Wonderful. So it's really a turnkey operation of services for the homeowner, broker, or property owner.
Yeah, yes it is, Danielle. Because like I said, this is a program that investors love, because they can come to our office, our brick and mortar office here, and sit down and bring their clients just as well and design stuff up, you know, before they go ahead and purchase the home. That way they can see exactly what it's going to cost to put a pool or a design backyard in the backyard before they purchase that home just as well.
Now, I know that you're not new to Maricopa. Can you tell me about your time in the community as a business and why you got started here in the first place?
Well, I started this off as a hobby back in the early 90s. So I've been dealing in backyards in the early 90s, and we developed this company, what we named it LMR, back in 2006. Because LMR, like I said, Landscape Maintenance Resources, gives it a whole broad of information that we can do, you know, being in the industry, from right down to the landscaping, building, you know, designing backyards as pools, handyman service, anything that involves with the real estate. Putting the house back on a market, it takes a big number of contractors to put a house back on the market and resell back to the public.
So you've got some great pictures here and some great materials. Can you tell me a little bit about these projects and maybe what they entail?
Well, Danielle, if you look at this first picture, this was done by the lakes in Maricopa. This is just a real nice 70 perimeter pool. Very nicely done. We put boulders in the accent and make it a little tropical. Go ahead and bring the water feature into the pool.
I like that tropical look.
Yes. And this is another pool down here we're looking at. This is what you call a travertine. Because there's different types of, you can put different types of decking down. You can go with the acrylic deck, or you can go with a travertine.
Do any seem more popular right now, or is it a wide range?
Well, you know, that's kind of funny. You get people from New York coming down in here, and they go with the trend. And they say the trend is, what's coming back is the rectangular pools.
Okay.
Well, and you get on the west side, the northern people coming down, they say the trend is freeform. So, you know, it's a toss.
So you can almost test the origin of the new occupant by the shape of their pool.
Yes.
Very interesting. Can you tell me a little bit, I see all these pretty things behind you. Can you tell me about these different materials and maybe better applications for each, or popularity, or just what the heck they are?
The most, the popular ones, is generally your 6x6 tiles.
Okay.
The reason it's more popular, and the reason we tell the customers, is because it's about for cleaning. When you get into ones where you have more grids, you kind of look down in here, different types of patterns, it's going to be harder to clean the pool. But I tell you, it's beautiful when it's put in, but it takes a little more effort to keep your pool clean. And again, it's kind of preference too to a lot of the homeowners. A lot of them like to match it to the color of their house, the tile color, so they match up. And some want to go ahead and put a darker blue, so they can go ahead and make a darker blue water in their pool just as well.
Right, makes it look really, really deep and
yes,
and luscious there. Wonderful. Well, I would like to ask you some questions now and find out if I'm an investor, or if I'm a new homeowner, somebody coming down and purchasing a property, what's the process? How do I get a hold of you? How do I call you? How do I set an appointment? Walk me through that.
Well, we operate 7 days a week. We don't stop because, well, this is how our business is. Because if you make a schedule, well, it's kind of hard to tell a homeowner, hey, we're only 8 to 5.
Right.
So, we work with their schedules, so that way they can see a better, the service at LMR just as well. And then, the process makes it more easier for the homeowner. You can call our office at 520-568-8682. And like I said, we have a ground office where you'll always have the brick and mortar where people can answer your phone calls and direct it back to one of us senior consultants, to answer the homeowner's questions or the investor's questions just as well.
I would like to ask you, it's the critical question of the day. We do this program to educate local residents about all the great local resources in the community and spread that word about shopping local. Can you tell me what shopping local means to you and where you see the value?
Well, being a local business, we can go ahead and give you better service because you don't have to travel out of town. I mean, the closest opportunity to be Chandler, which is, 30 minutes away. Being here local, again, we always stress about, keeps the tax dollar here in Maricopa.
It sure is. It's about those personal community relationships, I think, that really make the difference and make you feel like you're working with a friend as opposed to an anonymous company that maybe isn't so vested in the growth of the local community. Gentlemen, thank you so much for participating in Business Beat and for being a local business in Maricopa, and we hope to see a lot more of you.
Thank you very much.
If you have a Maricopa business and would like to be featured, visit our website for more information. Join us again next week to discover more local services and businesses right here in Maricopa. And remember, shopping local helps build a prosperous future.